So let's use the binomial expansion theorem to expand the expression x plus 3 all to the fourth. Let's start by identifying the first two terms in our expansion. The first term is x, and the second term is 3. Next, let's identify the exponent that we wanted to raise it. We want to raise this expression to the fourth, so let's take a look at the fourth row in Pascal's triangle. We always start with 0, so this is the 0th row. This is the first, that's the second, that's the third. This is the fourth row. So now that we have identified these two pieces of information, let's start writing down our expansion. Notice that the fourth row, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different values. So we are going to have 5 different terms. So now let's set everything up. I'm going to have some space, which I'm going to put down the value from Pascal's triangle. And I'm going to write down the first term in our expansion and the second term in our expansion. And I'm going to do this 5 different times. So this is 1. That is 2. That is 3. That is 4. And that is 5. So now let's write down our coefficients. The first coefficient, it is the first value in the fourth row, which is 1. Then the next value is the next coefficient, which is 4. Then the next value, it is the next coefficient, which is 6. The next value, it is the next coefficient, which is 4. And the last value, it is the last coefficient, which is 1. Now, when it comes to exponents, we start with the exponent of 4. So when I'm taking a look at the first term, I'm going to decrease by 1 as I keep moving to the right. So I'm going to put down exponent of 4 on x, and the one on the right is going to be 1 less. So 3. Then the next one is going to be 1 less, 2. And the next x is going to be 1 less, which is 1. And the next x is going to be 1 less, which is 0. And when it comes to the second term, which is 3, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to start on the right. So I'm going to put an exponent of 4 on the last term. And as I keep moving to the left, I'm going to decrease by 1. Then the next 3 is going to have an exponent of 3, then 2, then 1, and then 0. So we are done. This is our setup. The last thing that we might want to do, let's just clean this up. Let's combine everything in the first row. One thing to notice is that everything is being multiplied. So I'm going to have 1 times x to the fourth times 3 to the 0. But this is just equivalent to x to the fourth. Let's move on to the next term. Remember that everything is being multiplied. 4 times x to the third times 3 to the first. So this is essentially 3 times 4 times x to the third, which is 12x to the third. Move on to the next one. Everything is being multiplied. 3x to the second times 3 to the second. Well, 3 to the second, this is 9. And 9 times 6, it is 54. So we're going to end up with 54x to the second. Moving on to the next term. Everything is being multiplied. So I'm going to have 4 times 3 to the third. 3 to the third is 27. And when I multiply times 4, that's 108. So we're going to end up with just 108x. And the last term, we're going to have 1 times x to the 0, which is just 1, times 81, which is just 81. So we are done with our expansion. So notice that the expansion becomes more manageable when you do have the pattern of binomial expansion theorem. The coefficients, they match with the row of the triangle. And when we take a look at the first term, we start with the highest exponent on the left. And as I keep moving to the right, we decrease by 1. And the second term, I start from the right. And as I keep moving to the left, I decrease by 1. And once you write down that setup, it's just a matter of simplifying by multiplying all the values within the term.
Hello. If you would like to continue learning about mathematics, you can check out the videos on the left.